Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Hello. Man, my video looks grainy. Do I look grainy to you guys? Is my Wi-Fi okay? It looks very delayed. Am I delayed? Do I have my Wi-Fi on? Yeah, I did. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna do the live Zodiac sign weeklies as usual. But man, my computer is like my phone is showing me on a delay. So can you guys let me know in the chat if my Wi-Fi is lagging? Because if so, I'm gonna have to move my entire setup, and that's gonna suck. Hey Shaylee. Hey Lubu. What's up? I was actually on time today though. Hey. Like, what do you mean by delayed? Like, is my stream like bad? Anyways, I feel like we're wasting time. Somebody tell me if my stream is okay in the chat. Thank you. It's okay or what? Because nothing makes me more mad than when I do a live. It is choppy. That's what I thought. Watching your lovely stream with a fine bowl of cannabis. It's an interesting breakfast choice. I move like a strobe light. Shit. All right, I'm gonna have to move. Here I have myself all set up. I might have to end the live and come back on. I can't help it, guys. So bear with me for a moment. Let's move around see if it's better. Over here. Bet this is closer than you wanted to be to my face. Do I still look like I'm on a strobe light right here? Or is that better? So let's take a little detour, guys. See, I didn't want to go live in my bedroom. Uh-oh. But you know what? It wouldn't be me if this didn't happen, right? And I was set up, ready to go. I was trying to do it in my office, not in my bedroom. You know? How is it now? Still choppy? Better. I'm such a mess. Oh my God, I'm still choppy. What in the heck? Hold on, let me unconnect from my Wi-Fi. Better now? Is it better now? Shit. Okay, bear with me, guys. I gotta move all my stuff. So I gotta move this. Okay. And then I gotta plug this in. Okay. And then don't judge me because I have yoga pants on. Whatever. And I gotta move my chair now. I don't know why people watch me. I'm always a disaster, but I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Okay, is that better? All right. I gotta move my laptop and my water and my phone. And then I had things I wanted to show you guys. As soon as I get seated, I'm going to tell you all about the retrograde and how cruel it's been to me. Okay. Okay. All right. So, oh wait, I went on a like a random shopping spree yesterday. I want to show you what I got. Okay. All right. We did it. I moved my whole setup live. You know what really makes me mad is you guys have no idea how long I took to set up myself in that stupid room, and I had everything the way that I wanted it, and then I don't have Wi-Fi. Hell. Gosh. Anyways. Welcome to Tarot Time with Dana, where nothing runs smoothly, and this is pretty much my norm. So if that bothers you, I can't help it. And I still look like a robot, don't I? Am I still choppy? I might have to end the whole live and come back. Hey, I got 100 people in here. All right, what's up? Is it better? I don't want to look like a robot the whole time. Yes or no? Is it better or not? If not, I'm going to stop the live. I don't speak that English. I don't speak that language, Dagmar, so I don't know what that means. It does matter. It does matter to me. I don't look like a robot to you. It's good for you. Good for you. Okay. I still can tell that I look like a robot. Now I want to do like... All right. Well, I don't know what the deal is. I look like Dana, but with wavy hair. I have naturally wavy hair. I hope I still look like myself. Mr. Roboto. It is the retrograde. I started my live, and then I fixed my Wi-Fi, and then it says it's good. Whatever. I don't care. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Just don't make any sudden moves. This is an embarrassment. So I wanted to chat with you guys for about 10 minutes. We're already 8 minutes in. That's how long it took me to get set up and to hopefully get my internet back. But yeah, I'm still going to chat with you because I went on a shopping spree this weekend, and I want to show you guys why I do not shop. So I'm going to show you exactly what I bought, B-Babs. Let me try it and fix my Wi-Fi one more time before I do that. Okay. Sorry. I Wi-Fi. Anyways, so I want to tell you why I try not to shop, and I don't really like shopping. And when I do go shopping, and for some reason I had the urge to shop yesterday, which is rare, okay? But when I do shop, I'm just so random. Like, I'm all over the place. And I went to my favorite store in the whole wide world, Marshall's. I love Marshall's. You want to know why? It's the only place that you can get a little bit of everything. None of it that you need, but a little bit of everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I went to Marshall's yesterday, and I bought myself this shirt. Do you like it? I bought myself a jumper, which I have never worn one before, and I didn't try it on, so I guess we'll see if I like it. And then I went there for shirts. I went there for outfits, right? I wanted some new outfits. But for some reason, I ended up buying new towels, white towels at that. How long do you think these will stay white? like a day. But I bought 3 of them, not 4, just 3. Not sure why an odd number, just sounded good. And then I bought this. It's a little grassy thing. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but isn't it cute? It's random. Okay, and then somehow I got stuck in the candle section. Okay, so I got this big candle here. And it's sage and magnolia. Smells good. I like it. I did not need another candle. I have lots of candles, but I saw this one and I liked it. And then I bought, oh my God, this is really heavy. Another Buddha statue. Also, random. I didn't really need another Buddha statue because quite honestly, I have several in my house. Like, I bet I have like 10, you know, at least by now. This one's really, really heavy. But I saw it and I was like, oh, I need that. And I don't know why I need it, but I need it. So I bought it. And here it is. So yeah, I went there for some outfits and I came back with a Buddha statue, a candle, some towels I didn't need. What else did I buy? Sage. I looked for wine glasses. Don't know why. Don't need any more of those either. And just a whole lot of random shit. So, but, you know, when I came back, I'm like, this is why I don't go shopping. This is why I don't go shopping. Did I need this? No, I didn't. But I do like it. So, yeah. So that's what I got at Marshall's yesterday. And I actually went out to get 2 things. An outfit for work. Did not do that. And then I wanted to get new cards because my cards are so worn. Like, they don't even shuffle right. And I didn't get new cards. I never made it past Marshall's. And then I spent too much at Marshall's and then I went home. But yeah, that is my random haul. But let's talk about this retrograde, right? What the heck? I should have known my live would not go well because of the retrograde. And I have really, really, really been getting like sometimes I feel the retrogrades and then, but that's not too bad, you know, but this time around, it's hitting me hard. And this is a long retrograde. It goes all the way the frick into March. I can't do this till March. Okay. So like work has been crazy. It's like problem after problem after problem keep arising. I'm having internet issues all of a sudden. I got just random stuff going on. It's making me crazy. Are you guys feeling this? Are you? Yes, I'm over it. I'm glad to hear you're over it too. I am over it. So, it's just begun. That's what really sucks. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. The retrograde is here and it's going to bring up some things that you need to deal with from the past issues, unresolved issues, past people for some of you. You know, expect delays, expect obstacles, expect your freaking internet not to work when you want it to work. All that good stuff that we can expect in a retrograde. All right. Watch for your ex to come back. They love to come back during retrogrades. They love to pop back up. The past can kiss it. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, so I've had a crazy week, crazy busy, crazy stressful. I decided to do some retail therapy yesterday. Bought a bunch of random stuff I didn't need, but whatever. You know what's interesting too? My social circle has really been highlighted as well. So like I've had a lot of friends contact me. I stayed up on the phone with some of my moderators. We video chatted this weekend. And I've had a lot of friends contact me or come over or stop by, or it's been a very social weekend, you know? So that's where I'm at. Okay, so now that we're all set up, and thank you guys for your patience, and if you're new to me, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. I am always this scattered. I always talk this much. If you don't like that, then find another reader, because I can't help it, even if I wanted to. Yeah, and I didn't see Carmen in here. Is Carmen in here? Oh, there you are, Carmen. Oh, Carmen, you changed your picture. That's why I didn't see you. Carmen, your whatever you sent me, it didn't come in the mail. So I don't have it to open today. But if it comes while I'm live, I'll go downstairs and get it and open it. But don't tell me what it is. I want it to be a surprise. Is it the Gemini in me that likes to talk? Yeah. I do like to talk, but at the same time, the Aquarius in me only talks when I want to. Because there are days where I don't want to talk to anyone, and I don't want anyone to talk to me. I just want to be in a bubble, in isolation. So I go back and forth. All right, so I have my cards ready. I have sage burning. I got these new like sage, instead of like the usual sage that I use. I got incense, sage incense. God, I love it. It smells so good. And so I have that burning. And I got my cards shuffled. So let's go ahead and get started. I got everybody in here. We're almost to 200. So what's up? Say hello to me. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. Start with Aries. I'm going to try and be quick. I am not trying to be online for 3 hours like I was last week. And let's see what kind of messages we get. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I think I'm going to use this deck. I call it the Carmen deck because she's the one who bought it for me. And I also never remember the name of it. And then I'm going to clarify with the Gilded. The You versus Them readings will be out for March, probably in a week or so. I'm going to take a week off. Try and do some videos for my members this week. If you're a member, thank you. You could become a private member by clicking on the blue join button. It's a nominal monthly fee, but you get additional videos. And so this week I'm going to try and put some videos out for my members that you can only get if you're a member. For the rest of you, you can, if you're not interested, that's fine. Subscribe, like, share. That's free. Get all the free goodies you want. Okay. So yes, I need my water. Hold on. Okay. Water is so good. You know? Sometimes I take a drink of water and I'm like, yes. Delicious. Nectar of life. All right, Aries. Let's go for my Aries people. I'm asking for messages that are in the highest good for everyone that may watch this now or watch this in the future. And I hope it resonates. It's not going to resonate with all of you because it's general, but let's go and let's see, shall we? Aries. So Aries, your energy out is that of Pluto, which is, to me, reminds me of Scorpio energy. So some of you could have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with one. But for others of you, this is just simply the energy that's influencing you this upcoming week. And it's all about transformations, changes, renewing self. It is getting back in touch with your most basic instinct, your kind of animalistic side. It's about reclaiming your personal power, and it's kind of like an evolutionary type of energy. All right. So I will tell you, Pluto can be a very extreme vibe. All right. It's meant to clear things out. It also kind of is similar to the Tower card and tarot. All right, so false foundations being swept away. You know, sometimes this could be like shocking things coming out or just unexpected changes, because it's all about, like I said, transformation. So this is an intense energy for sure. All right. So let's see where we're going with this. We have the King of Wands here. So all about, that's what I said, taking your personal power back. All right, because in this deck, the King of Wands talks about leadership. This is your energy, Aries, whether you're male or female, coming up in the upright. This is a very masculine type of vibe, whether you're male or female. It's like a very take charge, a very assertive type of energy, okay? So I feel that's, like I said, for most of you, but it could be a masculine energy that you're dealing with this upcoming week that is like that. And there's some sort of change here, okay? So let's see what that's about, shall we? Aries. Three of Cups. Queen of Wands, there you are. And I thought this was the Tower when it came out, but it was the Ace of Wands. Nice. So Aries, your social circle is highlighted this upcoming week, okay? So that might be a place like where you can get more support from your social circle, from your girlfriends, your friends if you're a guy, whatever. Because this is talking about having that social network around you. There may be changes in that dynamic as well this upcoming week. This is a very confident energy, okay? And feeling your creative passions. It's like a burst of energy, I feel. All right, so if you've had an issue with your energy levels or feeling tired, then there's a burst of energy here for you this upcoming week. New creative ideas coming through, passion for some of you. Some of you, this could represent a reconciliation here, or a change in a relationship dynamic, coming together with someone. It's a very intense energy. So this could be a dynamic that's very, very, very intense. Like you feel it intensely, or this person feels it intensely, or yeah. I almost get like an extremist type of vibe, Aries. So be very, very careful about going to extremes this week. Dang. So then you have the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords. Jeez. So Aries, there's a few different messages here. The overall energy is allowing something to change and end. All right. Rebuilding your confidence, your career for some of you. Friendship is very important this upcoming week, or your social network, your social support group. That's all being highlighted. And then a new passionate energy here. But then there's defeat and there's the Ten of Swords. So some of you may have had an ending here in the past that really, really hurt you, and you're somewhat holding on to it. But I feel like with the retrograde here and then this Pluto energy, that's going to change, okay? And it may be a very extreme, intense type of feeling that you get, and it may come out of nowhere, all right? For others of you, if you've had disappointments in the past, this is also saying, you know, don't let that block you from moving forward. Some of you really got your confidence knocked down, okay? And that's like a huge deal for the sign of Aries, you know, is the blow to your confidence maybe. And so if you've had that in the past, then it's like you have all of these good energies here, but at the same time, you just like maybe have kind of a defeatist attitude, or I don't know, you let your negative thinking get in your own way, or there's a caution here about that, about feeling like you can't win, you know, because in the past you had to go through something very painful, and now you're bringing that into the future energy. So just be very careful about that. All right. You need to take a more of a leadership, a more confident approach this upcoming week. For others of you, you're dealing with someone that you had a definite ending with here. And there may be like a reconciliation here, but then it ends in defeat again. And I think that if that's the case, if you've had someone in your life that's like a very intense person, like they either intensely want you or they intensely ignore you, like they're kind of gaslighting you, I feel, then you need to leave that situation alone, because if you allow it back in, it'll be intense, and then it'll be intense in a bad way, like right off the bat. So it's like starting and then over. Or this person, makes you feel great, and then they make you feel like shit. And that's creates like an unstable energy here. All right. So be careful about who you allow back in, I feel, this week. Or if you're thinking about reconciling with someone, I just think you need to think it over a little bit more, because does this person add to your personal power, or do they take away your personal power? And some of you could be this very extreme energy, So don't get it twisted. This could be vice versa. And if that's the case, you're getting in your own way, Aries, by wanting to be in control or not being consistent here with your passions or your emotions. This would be a really, really good week to clear out your home. I don't know what the name of it is, but I don't know. For some reason, I got clearing out your home or cleaning or something like that. Like clearing out, whatever that means. Maybe for some of you, it's clearing out your head. I don't know. But I will tell you this, Aries, don't let past hurt or past betrayals give you trust issues to the point that you get in your own way. Okay, it's good if you use discernment, but the Five of Swords, I don't like that. That's like being kind of overprotective almost. Like it's okay to protect yourself, but don't take it beyond that, Or my ear was itching. You could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in particular, or air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I have an Alabama Shakes song in my head, which I love Alabama Shakes. Have you guys ever heard of them? And the lyric that's popping into my head is, it's the first part of Sound and Color. A new world hang outside my window, beautiful and rain. It must be. Anyways, the lyric was, sorry, a new world hangs outside your window. Some of you are seeing new possibilities and needing to clear out the old, clear out things that take your personal power from you, clear out suspicion, okay? Because I get like a suspicious vibe here. Not everybody's out to get you, or you could be dealing with someone like that, and I guess be careful with that situation if you are. But it's an intense vibe, Aries. But a new world hangs outside the window. That was the lyric. And go listen to that song, because you will like it. You will like that song. If you don't like that song, we can't be friends anymore. I'm just kidding. I do like Alabama Shakes, though. Okay, Taurus. I started using these cards, but now I don't know if I want to use those cards. So I'm thinking I'm going to switch to these cards. I don't know why. We'll see. Maybe I'll go back and forth. Taurus. So Taurus, you have the ascendant energy here, which is all about your outlook on life, your outlook on yourself, self-image, the connection between our inner world and our external world, all being highlighted this upcoming week. It's also talking about your body image, your attitude, your approach to other people and the impact you have on other people. So that may be something that becomes evidently clear to you this upcoming week, or vice versa. Somebody might be getting a new perspective or outlook on you. So let's see. Now I can't get that song out of my head. I wish YouTube would allow me to let you guys listen to music, but I can't because it's copyright. 5 of Wands, test, challenges. Being up for the challenge, though, I feel. Some of you are, you're definitely being encouraged to put yourself out there this week. Get out into the world, get another view of the world. If you've been like maybe in hermit mode, this is saying get out there. It's a good time to do that. It's a good time to express yourself. So if you've had challenges in being able to express yourself or express how you've been feeling, or felt like somebody was testing you or testing your damn emotions, or testing your patience or something, then this is a good week to express what you need to express, or have that conversation, or say what you need to say. Okay, so I feel that for some of you. This also is highlighting your wardrobe and your physical image. And so some of you may be interested in getting more physically fit, or looking into health regimens or shopping or something that makes you feel good. Okay, and if not, then that's being encouraged. I mean, nothing like being encouraged to get a new outfit, I also got that your words are very impactful during this time frame, so choose your words carefully, okay? Yeah, I'm liking these cards better. I don't know why. I just like the energy better on these for today. So 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So Taurus, if there's been, confusion here, I feel that's clearing up. Okay, if there's been challenges, there's a clear up here. You're in a much more generous mood. And I definitely feel like you may have the urge to shop this week. Because I just had a song pop into my head, and it was, Daddy's gonna get a new pair of shoes. Yeah. I don't even know what song that's from. It's like from the 80s or something. Anyways, money looks good is what I'm saying, all right? Just don't overspend, all right? So like a caution there, invest wisely. But I do see some good investments to be made this upcoming week. A lot of contemplation going on as well, right? And the King of Swords is not it's not an energy, and I feel this is your energy this upcoming week. This is not an energy that minces words. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Taurus, again, there's that message about like the way you express yourself, or something about the impact of your words needs to be looked at, this upcoming week. Because this is like a very call it like I see it type of vibe here. And if you do that, you may end up apologizing later, or needing to apologize, Vice versa, some of you could be dealing with someone, particularly if it's air or water, that may need to apologize to you, or they don't understand the impact of their words as well. So it can go vice versa. I do feel there's some new connections here for you, Taurus. All right. And a lot of growth potential here. For some of you, if it's relationship, there's a possible connection here. I feel like it's a newer connection, though, that could result in a commitment. If you're already in a commitment, then I feel like there's some emotional immaturity, maybe, that needs to be rectified, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with. If you've been confused about where to put your energy, Taurus, I think that, some of you are like going back and forth between your emotional self, if you should put energy into like expressing your emotions, vice versa, or, kind of keep it to yourself and just continue to work on yourself or work on building your finances up or career. And I see you heavily leaning towards more of working on yourself this week than anything. Because there's a lot of contemplation going on here. So my caution for you this week, Taurus, is just be careful who you're investing your time and your energy into, okay? Like, I feel like this week is asking you, are you up for the challenge almost? Don't ever challenge a Taurus unless you want your ass to get run over, because Taurus is the bull. You challenge a Taurus, you're going to get it. You're going to get run over by the bull. So, caution to your cross watcher. All right, so you could be dealing with, like I said, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in particular. Go get you a new pair of shoes or something. Oh, the song is coming to me now. It's like it's got to be the late 80s. Do you guys know what song I'm talking about? It's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know his name. He was really, really popular in the late 80s. Anyways, there's a lyric in the song that the heat is on. Thank you. I knew somebody would know it. Gemini 77, you're the best. The heat is on. The heat is on. Okay, go look up that song, Taurus. This is a good one. It's an oldie, though. All right, Gemini. Alabama Shakes. M-fam. S-H-A-K-E-S. The song name is Sound and Color. All right, Gemini. You have your 10th house being highlighted here, which is the house of reputation, career, responsibility, your achievements, figure, and going towards your purpose, okay? Building your empire. So I like this energy for you, Gemini. Placing some focus there in the tangible, as far as like money, career, things that bring out more creative pieces of this upcoming week. So let's see. So then you have the Seven of Wands, which talks about challenges in this deck, and the Two of Cups, which is a partnership. Could be an intimate partnership, could be platonic. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's definitely speaking about yeah. Some of you need to stick to your responsibilities, even though you have challenges going on within the love arena or within a relationship for some of you. But like I said, it doesn't have to be intimate. It can be platonic. Could be challenges within the work environment. And if so, this is saying take the higher road this week and be responsible. All right, so that may be like, I feel like as human beings, when we have stuff going on in our lives, like emotional issues or challenges within like marriages and partnerships for some of you, it could be hard to like concentrate in the work environment, or it could be hard to really fully give yourself in other areas of your life because you kind of get consumed by it, right? And this is saying that could be a challenge. Your emotions could be a challenge this upcoming week, but continue to stick with the growth that you've already been doing, Gemini, and focus your energy onto your achievements and staying responsible and, sticking to your goals. So let's see. We have the Page of Cups, Six of Swords, and a bunch of cards. Temperance, the Lovers, King of Pentacles. Well, you're the lover. Oh, lover. I have Mr. Boombastic in my head now. Great. Mr. Boombastic. Really fantastic. I don't know. Go look that song up, Gemini. All right, so Gemini, I like this energy though. Page of Cups, Six of Swords, Temperance. This is definitely some new connections, okay, to be had. These are more of like things to yet develop though. So it could be the beginnings of a new emotional connection, the beginnings of a friendship, or just social networking, especially within your career arena. But the energy is moving forward, okay? So you had a lot of challenges going on. On an emotional level, you still carry those challenges with you to some degree or another, whether you want to admit it or not. But I feel like you're working through that this week with Temperance here. Trying to balance what you need to do versus where your maybe emotions are, and becoming more confident with that. Then there's the Lovers and the King of Pentacles. Some of you have a love connection here for sure, and it very well could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but I also have Gemini, Sagittarius, and water out, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But if so, you might have, some of you might have had to give up a connection that was very challenging to you in order to get new energy in, or to get another connection in for some of you, okay? Or to get the confidence you need to make decisions that are better for you and your highest good, because you might not have been doing that. You might have been putting your partner's needs before yours, Gemini, or vice versa. This can always be interchangeable in the past, and that puts you in challenging situations by putting too much emphasis on another person versus putting emphasis on yourself. And now, you've given that mentality up to where you are more confident now to choose things that are in your highest good, choose people in your highest good, and it's a much more stable energy, all right? Um, some of you are choosing money over love this week because I have for the love of money. Who's that? Bone Thugs and Harmony? I don't know. It's old school rap. I'm getting a lot of songs today. For the love of money. Like, you know, some of you may have had challenges like emotionally, and you're like, I don't want anything to do with that. I want to focus on myself, my career, my finances, period. You know? So a couple different messages I can see here for sure. Possible travel as well for you this upcoming week. This is also saying like, and I'm getting this more for the female Geminis, but get your hair done. I don't know. Some of you may need to get your hair done. Or be wanting to get your hair done. It's weird. If it's not your hair, and I don't know why that's being highlighted, then this is just saying take care of your physical well-being. Take care of yourself and your body. It needs to be nurtured a little bit more this week. Okay? So some of you may want to get your hair did, you know? I don't know. So like I said, Sagittarius energies here, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces in particular, but can be Cancer, Scorpio. That's what I have out. Are you getting your hair touched up this week? I got mine done. Was it last week? I love when my hair is fresh. And I always wait so long between appointments that my hair is crunchy. I never cut my hair. I haven't actually cut my hair in years, but I get it trimmed. And it's pretty much like a haircut because I let it go for so long that when I go in for a trim, it's like I have this much of dead ends. It's terrible. And yeah, so basically I do get a cut then. I'm gonna look at it that way. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, you got this card last week, and I see it again. Venus. This is about love. Some of you may have Venus in Cancer. Others, this may be your sun, moon, or rising. This is talking about, again, beauty. I keep getting physical, like beauty, shopping. It's because I just went shopping this weekend. But those types of messages out. This is very interesting, right? This is also about harmony, romance, sensuality, magnetism, kind of pleasure-seeking type of vibe. Nothing wrong with that. And then victory. Yay. So some of you may feel victory in love or get some sort of epiphany or communication here with the Ace of Swords, new information. As it pertains to particularly love, but it can also pertain to wealth because Venus does highlight your wealth sector. It's just like, I feel like Cancer, you just want to be adored, you know, or who doesn't, right? Or you just want to be like you just want to be in spaces that make you feel pleasure. You know, it's kind of an indulgent vibe. It's wanting to indulge in your self and in your fantasies for some of you, and love and food. You know, like love doesn't always just equate to one person. Like I love cheese sticks. I know that sounds crazy. This is just an example. But like when I eat certain foods that I love, I feel an emotion, right? Or when I go to places that I love that are beautiful, I feel a certain emotion. And I'm just giving you examples of how this could play out for you. I feel like finding joy and beauty in your surroundings and in your food and your family in whatever way that this resonates with you. But I definitely see you're going to see clearly what you need to see this week, which is great. So, let's see. Okay, sorry. So then 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Three of Cups. Oh, okay. Cancer. So this is definitely hiding. This is definitely highlighting your social circle. So I feel like if you haven't been getting out there, get out there, because this is calling you to stop waiting for your people to come to you, or stop waiting for your ships to come in. Get your butt out there and move. You know, meet new people, because this energy is amazing and you might make some new connections this week. For others of you, this is just saying, if you've been waiting for news or communication, you're going to have to take it into your own hands. Okay, so you need to express yourself if you're wanting to, in particular, reconcile with someone, because I think that you will be surprised that the outcome is actually very good, because I see you having victory here. Okay, so and or if you've been waiting on communication, then I see victory here. I see that coming through, or like the news that you've been waiting for. Doesn't even have to be related to love. It's just something you were very much hopeful about, because I see a reason to celebrate. So whatever that is, it doesn't even matter. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's good. It's good. It's good news. It puts you in a spot where you can be appreciative. So 3 of Wands. Yeah. The Fool. 7 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. So some of you have been patiently waiting for things to kind of come together, all right? Holding out for a specific job opportunity. For some of you, saving up your money. For others of you, just kind of holding out for, like I said, communication. And so I think that I see that coming through this upcoming week, whatever it is that you've been waiting for or needing. But I don't like that the 4 of Pentacles is here. So there's kind of a bit of a stubborn nature about you this upcoming week, Cancer. So if you do get movement forward, it'll be important to be a little bit more giving or generous, or, you know, I don't know. There's a little bit of a closed off energy here for some of you. And that could be the person you're dealing with, if you're dealing with a specific person. And that person may be waiting for you to move forward and not willing to budge. Like if this is a dynamic between 2 people, one person is not willing to do the work or budge on their point of view, or they could be a very stubborn personality, and it's kind of similar to Gemini's message. And some of you may have Gemini in your chart, or be dealing with one, where one is over giving in a situation and the other one is not giving at all. And if that's the case, then you really need to be very, very careful. And if there is a third party as well, then extra double caution there. Okay, because some of you, that's the case. But for most of you, I see, you know, things moving forward, and I like that. Definite communication for some of you. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay? I'm really hungry. Really hungry, guys. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold this together because I can smell the crock pot and it smells so good. We're making Italian beefs. They're so good. All right, Leo. It's random because it's wafering in here, like the smell, and it just smells so good. Leo. So Leo, you have the trine out. Hold on a second. One thing I don't like about this is if I put too much ice in there, it's hard to drink out of. Wrong tube. Okay. Leo, you have the trine here, which is all about the flow, going with the flow, being in harmony, not really going against the grain, just kind of wanting things to go without much effort. All right. And I love that energy for you. And I think you got that last time I did the live, but it's all about seeing the enjoyment in things, going with the rhythms of life. It's a very supportive energy as well. It can be a little bit overindulgent, so watch that. It's wanting harmony at the end of the day, to be quite honest with you. So go with the flow, Leo. I made a rhyme. So to me, this is also talking about like restoration of your spiritual self. Some of you may want to go on a retreat or need to meditation or healing of some sort. So I like that vibe. And then I have the Four of Wands, which is about freedom, stability. Again, the kind of a similar energy here. Some of you want the freedom to do what you want to do, you know. Leo is a very independent zodiac sign, so you definitely usually have your own goals, your own thoughts, you know. You can be a very aggressive sign as well when you have something that you really want. But this is saying you want the freedom to choose, right? You want to be able to indulge yourself if you want to indulge yourself. You know, you want harmony when in your life, and you want the freedom to decide, I guess, who to bring into your life for some of you. So it's an interesting energy here for you, Leo. Then you have the Six of Pentacles. The Justice card, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Why the Three of Swords? Leo. All right, so Leo, you've been having really complex readings lately. All right. So you have all of this good energy here of getting balanced with yourself, um, kind of being stuck at a crossroads, but you have options. That's what I feel. Okay, so some of you are interested in like investments or saving up your money. In particular, if you have like anything legal going on, like legal contracts for some of you, or anything to do with the judicial system, you may want to save up because you might have to pay out later, FYI. That could be taxes for some of you. Some of you might be waiting on your taxes, something to do with that. Um, some of you are waiting on the finances to be able to move forward with a goal that you have, to have the freedom to be able to do that, right? Because it's hard to have freedom when you broke. So sometimes money helps. For others of you, it's nothing to do with that. It could be that you're wanting to invest more time and energy into balancing yourself out and your spiritual self, I feel. And I also feel another pull to tell you to try and meditate or quiet your mind or practice mindfulness this upcoming week, especially if you're like having to make some big decisions, or it's like two different things, two different paths you could take. Then I think you need to sit on this a little bit longer and think it over a little bit longer. Don't come from a place of hurt, is what I'm saying, Leo, because some of you may have some things going on this upcoming week that bring up old hurts, especially because it's a retrograde, and or new hurts, really, really feeling stabbed in the back or stabbed in the heart. And this is saying do not make a decision when you're coming from a place of hurt, because you're not in the flow. Like don't be making major life choices when you're in a dark spot or when you can't see past your emotions. You need to wait that energy out, because we make a lot of foolish decisions when we're feeling a certain way, right? And or you could be dealing with someone that they make decisions without taking you into consideration, and it hurts them, honestly, in the long run, but something to do with that. So I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords for sure. It's the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay. So some of you, the Three of Swords has to deal with putting yourself first. Nothing wrong with putting yourself first. Some of you want the freedom to be able to do that, and maybe you don't feel you have that for whatever reason. Or you feel like someone or something keeps you from being able to have the freedom to choose what you want to choose. Some of you may have a very dominating partner, that prevents you from doing that, especially if you're a female Leo. If you're a male Leo, you may have a female that you're dealing with that really over asserts their freedom, and I don't know, it leaves you feeling like not taken into consideration. Okay, for some of you that could be it, but it could be vice versa, whether you're male or female. Like consideration was a really strong word. Someone not taking someone else's feelings into consideration is a high probability this upcoming week. Okay, and then there's a small group of you where there's a third party, because I can't ignore the Three of Swords and the Lovers is here, and there's an energy here that's not you, Leo. So this is for a few of you. A few of you, there's heartache here about a decision in love where someone has more than one person that they care about, or more than one, cook in the kitchen, if you know what I'm saying. And it throws this situation off. So like if things had been going better or more balanced and moving forward, and you have a third party involvement here, that may rise to the surface this upcoming week. And like someone's decisions are very inconsiderate. Okay. So that's if you have a third party that you're dealing with. Not all of you do. If you don't, then this is just you're being encouraged to go with the flow. And so let me give you an example of what that looks like. Say this for those of you that this is like a relationship where you kind of want the freedom to do what you want to do, or you're with someone that needs that freedom. This is saying don't fight that. You know, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. You know, you can't control another person. And I see this a lot in unhealthy relationships where one party tries to always dominate or tell the other person who to be and what to do and all of this. And it doesn't usually work out because we're not animals to be trained. We are people to live our own lives. You know what I'm saying? So this is saying if you have, I guess, like if you have like a dynamic and like that in your life, then just to allow that person to be them, allow yourself to be you, and should it be meant to be, it will come together and it will flow very naturally. It will be easy, you know? And it doesn't have to be relationships. For some of you, it's career, you know? Going with the flow, keeping balanced, even though you might have a lot of priorities tugging at you this upcoming week, some important decisions to make. Don't let yourself be caught up in like getting stuck in your head or being unbalanced, you know? So you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aries, Leo, Sag is what I have out. But it can be any zodiac sign. Hold on a second. Okay. That was Leo. Now let's go to Virgo. Hold on a second, guys. Got some trolls in here. Okay. Virgo. I am at an hour. I'm doing pretty good on time today, right? I think so. All right, Virgo, what's being highlighted during this time period is your emotions. And I have a song in my head. Can't stop that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa. Don't worry about my terrible singing. That song came out of nowhere. Honestly, I can't tell you the last time I heard that song. I bet it's been over a decade. It's Love and Feeling. So Virgo, you might be trying to get back that loving feeling. Okay, so whether that's in regards to how you feel about yourself or within a relationship, or, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. But this is about nurturing yourself, getting back in touch with your intuition and your spiritual self. It talks about comfort and digestion, which is interesting because I was just having a conversation about this with a Virgo last night, actually, about digestion. and how a lot of your health and well-being begins in your gut. And don't ask me how we got on that topic, but literally, we just talked about digestion. So for some of you, that's a particular physical point to pay attention to this upcoming week. This also talks about the home, the family, conditioning we've learned from self, from others, from childhood, taking a look at that, particularly our emotional conditioning, okay? You can be a bit moody this week, Virgo, so be careful with that. Is it from the movie Top Gun? I did not know that. That's so crazy. Because also, the Virgo I was talking to last night, Top Gun is like one of his favorite movies. So, weird. So then I have the Lovers here and the Ten of Cups. So this is honoring commitments, okay, this upcoming week. For some of you, it's definitely within a relationship or a home, as that's being highlighted not once but twice now. This is getting emotional fulfillment, but it's also a very over-emotional vibe. So definitely watch that energy, right? Don't let your emotions overwhelm you this upcoming week, because that could be very easy to do. But I actually see this very positive. I see this as reconnecting with your spiritual and emotional self. I see this as a reconnection and a commitment for some of you, reconnection with your children, with your family. Like, it's a very soothing energy, and I really like that, Virgo, a lot. So then you have the Moon, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So this is your spiritual self again being highlighted. This is the same exact card, different deck, the Moon. Again, so I'm getting the same message over and over again. Careful with your emotions this upcoming week, okay? Because if you do get over emotional, then there is a caution here about really biting someone's head off, you know, or really taking it there. So be very cautious with that. And or, like I said, you could have someone you're dealing with that is quite moody, quite blunt with their words, and maybe they need to be cautious with that. But there's victory here. There's a sense of overcoming. So I feel like if you start to feel overwhelmed, you're going to overcome that just fine. You have a lot of support. You have a lot of spiritual support here. You have a lot of emotional support here for you this upcoming week. And I see success. Yay! And I think this could be regarding any area of your life, but to me, it's all about emotional maturity in particular, or your feelings. Getting back that loving feeling, you know? That's what I felt earlier. So I just want to clarify it real quick. Yeah. So again, your stability, your family, your home is being highlighted here. If there's been suppressed emotions in regards to that, in particular with your mother, because it specifically talks about your mother here, or some of you could be a mother, then it's coming up to the surface to be looked at, if nothing else this week. But for others of you, it's in regard to, like I said, either home or a relationship. I feel like this is you tapping into that loving feeling, Virgo, honestly, or someone you're dealing with. Like, there might be some energies around you this upcoming week, Virgo, that are very critical or analytical, you know, especially if you're dealing with like a parental figure, like I said, but it can be anyone in your life. But this is saying, bye, you know, tell them bye, because you have victory here. You're going to overcome some things. You're going to have success here. And some new doors open for you as well, new paths to take, new options, more options. So I do feel that you may have, I guess, a person that's not necessarily in that loving feeling, you know. Oh, don't give you no lip, Carmen. You better stop it. Thank you for the $40 super chat, even though I've told you several times I don't need it. But thank you, girl. Love you, Carmen Boo. Sorry, Virgo. I got distracted. So yeah, there's maybe someone here that's not in that loving feeling. But you know what? I almost want to say F them. You may want to say F them. Because you know what your path is. You know. I guess you're not really doing well in life unless you have some haters, right? Or if you have some people that aren't happy for you. There's always one, you know. It's for some of you, if you're dealing particularly with fire or air, they may be like stalking your social media or, you know, because this is my stalker vibe, or you may be doing that to them. I see it as a masculine energy, but it could be male or female. Some of you like that challenged feeling, you know, like, yeah, challenge me. Tell me I can't. And then watch me come back up. Oh, ain't that something? You know? I know for my personality type, especially if you have Aquarius or like a fixed sign in your moon or rising, I see challenging people as just another opportunity to push myself even harder to prove them wrong. So some of you may have that vibe here going on, you know. But yeah, could be dealing with fire in particular, Aries, Leo, Sag, Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Gemini again. Could be Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Let's go to Libra. Need a drink of my water first. I got 331 in here, so let me take a break, C's. Say hello to me. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Hi, I was reading your message for message S. And I appreciate that there's other things to invest in, but don't talk down to my moderator. No. Thank you, Kathleen, for the $20. And I use the super chats to keep my channel going, as well as the money I make off the ads. But you know, it's their, you know, let people invest their money in what's important to them. Don't be so judgmental. And I say that with respect as well. It's like, I'm not gonna like kick you out, but because I've seen you in here before. But just don't be mean to Carmen. No, sir. Oh, she wasn't, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but they were just saying that, you know, Carmen needs to invest her money elsewhere other than on my channel. Which, you know, I agree, Carmen. You give me your time and energy, that's enough. But at the same time, she was kind of saying, like, you need to give it to the rainforest or the seals or something else. I don't know. And that's kind of rude. I don't know if they meant it rude, but it was kind of rude. Anyways, sorry. No worry. It's all good. Hey, Carol. Hey, Aga. Hey, Grinch that stole Christmas. Hey, Mike. Mike, I've seen you in here before. I can't remember if that's good or bad. Hey, Santiago. Just taking a quick breather. Pay it forward. I always do. I always do. Okay. Anyways, Libra. Libra. All right, Libra. So you have Saturn energy here, which is all about wisdom. Okay. So this talks about discipline and structure and time and being more responsible with that. This could be a bit of a difficult energy, you know, depending on how you utilize it. It's a more of an earthy energy, Libra. So if you have like maybe an earth moon or rising, this might be a little bit easier vibe, but for most of you, your air, this is kind of out of your element, or maybe feeling a little bit out of your element this upcoming week. But it's so that you can practice self-control. It is so that you can mature and become more disciplined, become more structured. So don't see this as something that's going to block you. This is something that's going to build you. All right. And your wisdom in particular, I feel. So a lot going on with that. This also is highlighting your bones and your bone structure. I don't know why, but pay attention to your bone health, you know, make sure you're getting your calcium, your vitamin D. Oh, is Sierra in here? I didn't see her. Sorry, Libra. Just give me one moment. I said someone see hi, Sierra, but I don't see her in here. Oh, is she here? Hey, Sierra. Love you, girl. Sorry, it's my son's girlfriend. I just want to stop and say hi to her. Okay, Libra. Back to you. Yeah, pay attention to your bone health. I don't know why that's important. On the plus side, this is a very ambitious vibe, Libra. So you like a little challenge here and there, right? You're not one to back down. Then you have Six of Swords here. So there'll be a resolution. You know, stay resolute in what you're disciplined in. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed or thrown off. Also, you may want to plan ahead this week, okay? Because, you know, you may have challenges come up that throw off your schedule. I know you hate to hear that, but it is a retrograde, so you might want to plan ahead. Be a little bit more structured this upcoming week, okay? But I definitely see resolution here, so that's good. Then you have the Four of Cups. The Three of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. So, Libra, you know, here's what's really interesting about this combination. Do you see that there's 3 cups here? But this person's focused on this one, the 4th cup. And then there's 3 cups here as well. So you might have a lot of people wanting to help support you in your social group, in your career, in your love life, whatever this may be. And you're just like feeling alone. You're feeling alone, but you have love around you. You're not tapping into it. Or like you're wanting love, but you're wanting it from the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Or you're so focused on one area of your life that's really challenging to you, you can't see behind you. And what's behind you is more emotional fulfillment, new connections, or people that want to support you, that want to help you, that are here for you, but you're not tapping into that energy. So this is saying, pay attention, Libra. Some of you are just like in this very independent type of vibe where you don't feel like you need anyone. And that's fine too, because if you can stand on your own 2 feet, you know, good for you. But this is saying sometimes we're all human at the end of the day. We do need someone, and that social support is here for you. Now, for others of you, there could be, it could be that you're really, really longing for a reconciliation, and it's distracting you from things that need your attention or things that you need to be responsible for. Like some of you are letting your emotions distract you from things that, are need to be dealt with. It's bringing out in you, it's almost testing like your self-control. Okay. 7 of Swords, yeah. As I say, control. The Emperor is here now. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, Libra, all right, there's several different messages. Some of you feel emotionally lied to, or you're covering up the fact that you're just want to be somewhere else or want to be with someone else for some of you, or just emotionally you're not in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? And you might be covering that up. Or someone may be doing that to you, wanting to be viewed as being very in control, very on top of things, but internally there might be emotional warfare going on, This is having to wear a lot of different hats as well this week. Bring in your creative side, bring in your logistics side, and it just may become very overwhelming up here. Like if you're being pulled in too many directions, if you have too many responsibilities, too many people testing your damn patience, you really, really, really might get stuck up here in your head, And this could be in anywhere in your life. It could be within career, within love, within family. This is saying the resolution to be had is to stay disciplined in the way you control your emotions and in self-control, because I can see that it might be really, really easy to go off the deep end or blow up on someone, or just let yourself get anxiety or too worried, like worry wart energy. So needing to stay into control of that. Now, others of you, you got a lying, cheating idiot here. Okay, so this is a different group of you, and you could be in both groups. Some of you, you got a liar, pants on fire, maybe a stalker, I don't know, that cannot let go, or you can't let go of, or you long for them, they long for you. There might be a lot of people involved, or a third party. This could be a third party situation for some of you. And someone's covering up their true emotions because they want to look like they're in control, but they're not in control. In fact, they're very much stuck in their head, or you're stuck in your head over it, like worried over it, not wanting the other person to see that as well. Someone wants a resolution, but they don't want to tell you that they want a resolution, or vice versa, and that's freaking weird. Okay. There's a lot of like covering up the truth. And one party is wise to this, like they know exactly what's going on. It doesn't have to be a third person involved. For some of you, somebody's covering up the fact that they want a reconciliation and that they still long for someone. Um, and I don't know. Maybe best to talk to a friend about it this week, Libra. Not a tarot reader, but like an actual friend if you're in that scenario. Because I do see that you have people here that are supportive of you, particularly a fire sign or an earth sign. Like, have a little help from your friends. Some of you think you have to deal with this all on your own, like alone, but you have people that are willing to support you, is what this is saying. But you need to open up, you know, and maybe you don't want to do that because you don't want someone to know like your true emotions. Or, you know, like sometimes I feel like, and this is just an example, but this could be for some of you. Sometimes I feel like people always want to make themselves sound stronger than they are. Like, I don't care about that person, bleh, over it. But like internally, they're not over it, you know? And so you kind of set yourself up to be isolated if you do that, because then when you are feeling emotional and because you actually do miss that person, you don't have anybody to talk to about it because you done lied to everybody about how you felt, you know? And then you're like, well, shit, I ain't got nobody to talk to about because I told everybody I was over it, but I wasn't over it. And now I am isolated, you know? Like that type of energy. That's an example. Some of you may resonate with that, some of you may not. Don't set yourself up for that. You know, be truthful. But this is saying actually, like, open up. You have people here that are not going to judge you, or at least one good friend, you know what I'm saying, for some of you, or one good family member, something like that. I see it as a female energy. But some of you could be a father figure. Like they're not going to be as judgmental as you think. God, I just got a huge ringing in my ear. Okay, sorry, it's gone now. It's like the air pressure in the room changed and I could feel it come in this ear and out that one. So take that how that resonates. Okay. And it doesn't have to be relationships. Like we do this all the time. Or maybe like you take on a lot at work or something and you're like, I got this. I don't get stressed out. And you went and told everybody that you never get stressed out. And internally you're like super stressed out. But now you don't want to tell anybody that because you made it sound like you could handle it. You know? So it doesn't have to be love, but that's a few different ways I see this energy, okay? Like playing out in real life, whether you or someone else. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. All right. Scorpio. Sorry, my energy is slowing down now. I had a lot of energy, and now I don't have that much energy. But I'm going to keep going. So, Scorpio. Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Libra. Or you might have a similar message to Libra. We'll see. Some of you could have this in your moon, rising, or Venus. And or it's just simply the energy that's influencing you this upcoming week. It's all about, you know, wanting more of a cooperative energy, all right? More of a harmonious vibe. It's being socially aware, trying to be fair, but also choosy, you know? It's a more considerate energy, so I like that here for you, but it can also be kind of an indecisive, judgmental energy if you take it there, right? And like I said, this could be your energy or someone that you're dealing with this upcoming week. So Misfire, let's see. Then you have, I only wanted one card, but I got a million. You have strength here, generosity, Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, trust. Courage, generosity, and trust. So for some of you, it may take a lot of strength this upcoming week to just trust in the fact that, you know, people want to be more generous with you, or that you do. Like somebody may have trust issues here, whether that's you or someone you're dealing with. And so it may take a lot of courage for them to trust, you know. This is wanting to be more generous in your energy, though, so I like that. I think this is a very positive vibe for you, Scorpio. This is kind of like, you know, not I almost said scapegoat. Not trying to escape things that you fear. You know, it's looking things head on, taking it head on, and trusting the fact that the energy is here to support you in that. So like if you have had to muster up a lot of strength to do something, whether that be career or in love, this is saying the universe, spirit, sees the work that you've put in, or understands that this is going to take a lot of courage for you, and therefore is going to support you with a good outcome, meaning like you're going to get a cooperative energy back, you're going to get more balance or like more harmony by overcoming this, okay, by trusting. It's almost like a leap of faith, right? That's kind of the vibe I feel for you. So, let's see. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I like it. And the Four of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles. Okay, so money might be very important. Or some of you, this is like heavy career vibes. Okay. This is saying, yeah, you know, some of you definitely have some opportunities here to create more wealth or to create more financial stability this upcoming week. But, you know, it's going to require work, patience, trust, and for you to also kind of give a little bit more, let go a little bit more, loosen up your grip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I know that can be very difficult for the sign of Scorpio to do, is to release control. But honestly, I keep getting that message for you. Okay, this is saying like you're going to get what you give, right? So if you want people to be generous, cooperative with you, then you have to be generous and cooperative with them. You know, if you want time and energy, you got to give time and energy. You want people to give opportunities to you, you got to give opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot receive something that you don't give. You cannot experience something of that of which you are not, you know? It's like law of attraction. Scorpio, look it up. But I actually see you kind of, you know, letting go a little bit this week, and that's good. And new opportunities to come through for you. You may have to juggle your finances around a little bit, okay? But overall, I think it looks pretty stable. So let's see. It's the Ten of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So I wanted to clarify, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. You have the Star card at the bottom of the deck there, Scorpio. So yeah, I like this. You looking good. Okay, I have a song in my head. I'm not gonna sing it. You looking good, shorty, good enough for me. I did sing it. I said I wasn't going to sing it, then I sang it. That's an old song. I don't know. Some of you looking good, you know, or you got someone in your area that looks good to you, right? Or an opportunity that looks good. um, yeah, this is saying take the time, invest in yourself, okay? Things are actually getting, like the energy is a lot more stable than I have seen it for you in a while, so that's good. This is like kind of taking time out for self as well, for your own well-being, for your health, and really getting more grounded, all right? I think you need to be a little bit more willing to compromise this week, okay, in order to really tap into this energy. Compromise? No way. Yeah, but you're going to have to. And I see that most of you are willing to. So before, you know, in the past energy, you might have been very fixed in your position, or like very like, no, I'm not going to do that. You can't make me do that. Or like very, like a Scorpio, like a fixed sign. You know, you are a fixed sign. Nothing wrong with that. But I see, you know, that's going into the reverse now, meaning like you're kind of easing up on that fixed nature, maybe just for this week, but it actually brings about, by loosening your grip, it brings about a more stable energy. And then some sort of communication here at the end of the week in particular. Some of you are going back and forth about you know, what decisions to make, or, you know, some of you are going back and forth about like communication. Should I communicate? Should I not communicate? And I see a decision being made here, okay, to communicate about what, I don't know. Could be work, finances, but it could be love, you know, and either way, I think that it takes a lot of courage. Like it might be something that you kind of have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to do. And, you know, you don't really like that very much. And so, yeah, let me see what this is about. Oh, okay. You still have the star at the bottom of the deck. So, I think you're going back and forth about whether to continue to like stay on the path that you're on, continue to stay quiet for some of you, or whether, or to communicate or to talk. All right, and you might be a bit guarded in this. This is probably something more to do with emotional well-being. Like this is like an emotional decision, I feel, okay, with the moon here, or something that you're very protective about, you're guarded about, you don't talk to other people about, you know, that you're contemplating or running through your mind about like which direction to go here. Do I talk? Do I not talk? Do I say this? Do I not say this? You know, it's like a heavy contemplation here. All right. Do I move forward with this career, if it's career, or this decision with my money, or do I invest it here? You know, there's a lot of different ways this could work out, or you could be dealing with someone that is doing that to you, okay? But I feel this is mostly your energy. And let's go back to what I said initially, which is, which was Libra's energy. All right, so I got the same message here for you, Scorpio. And that message was about like sometimes like when we tell people we don't need other people, or we put on a very strong face, it leaves us vulnerable later on when like the emotions catch up with us and we actually did need that person, or we did need that money, or we did need that opportunity, whatever it is, you know. And but then you can't say it. You can't say it, because then if you say it, then they'll know that you are just putting out a front or a face or something like that. Okay, or the person you're dealing with may same, you know. So if that part resonates with you, go back and watch Libra's reading that I just did. So that's what I have for you. I have Libra energy, Leo energy here, Taurus energy, Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be another Scorpio for some of you. Yes, that's what I have. All right. Now we go to Sagittarius. I'm so hungry, guys. Oh, Sierra's back. Hey, Sierra. Hey, girl. Love you. All right, Sagittarius. Really? Okay, I'm not going to take all of those. Sagittarius. You have the 5th house of passion being highlighted, Sagittarius. Nice. So this is all about entertainment, your passions, obviously, creativity, you know, kind of like a playful energy. It's almost like the Venus energy. So it could be highlighting love, beauty, harmony, things like that. This is kind of a pleasure-seeking vibe. You know, and it's all about keeping it light, keeping it playful, keeping it humorous this week. Could also be a good week to tap into your more romantic side. So, yeah, we'll see. Then you have the King of Pentacles here and the Two of Pentacles. So, Sagittarius, this is being more generous with your time and energy, efforts, being focused on, I think, you know, things that fuel you creatively, especially when it comes to career, you know, as far as like putting time and energy into like your hobbies or your passions will be a good way to channel your energy during this week. Especially if you're juggling a lot. Some of you like have a passion that you have, but it's not what your career is in, and then you have your career and you might be juggling back and forth between like the career that pays the bills versus the one that brings you passion. You know what I'm saying? Or some of you could be just balancing love and life, honestly, you know, and trying to make balance between the two. Okay. And this is saying keep it light, keep the energy light. You know, you had a really heavy energy for December and January, and then your last reading that I just posted a few days ago was so much lighter and brighter, and I loved that for you, Sagittarius. And so continue to stay in that vibe, you know, because it's going to help ground you more, right? So then you have, yeah, talk about passion. Woo! Oh, that's passion, baby. So some of you are definitely maybe feeling passion in a sexual way this upcoming week. Okay. For others of you, it's just like passionately going towards your pursuits, you know, pursuing the things that bring you that fire, you know, that get you excited, you know. So I definitely see you taking action this week, you know, having like a revitalized type of energy. For some of you, you're going to be taking action towards a person that you got the hots for, or you, and so you want to come together with them, celebrate with them, reconcile with them for some of you. All right. I have the song Hot for Teacher, which is gross, in my head. So if you are too hot for a teacher, I don't know. Oh. I don't know who sings that song. Maybe a little role play. I don't know. You're getting some weird messages here, Sagittarius. What is the Ace of Wands, please? Everybody's getting the Three of Cups. Is it reconciliation station this week? First of all, y'all, don't be reconciling with exes during the retrograde. Can I give you that little tidbit there? I don't care if you're a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Aries, whatever. Y'all know that that's bad news, right? To do that during a retrograde. So that's a caution for us all. Let that be a lesson to us all. Okay. So yeah, Two of Pentacles here again, same exact card. Now it's out twice. You're out over the Ace of Wands. You're looking very attractive this week, Sagittarius. Very magnetic energy around you. Someone may find you very attractive. People might be drawn to you this week. This is also saying take care of your physical and your emotional well-being, okay? Don't get so wrapped up in like your passions or your drive that you neglect like your emotional self or your spiritual self. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep it balanced here. Very independent energy, I feel. And there's that Two of Pentacles. So I think that there had, you know, you may have been going back and forth on something, or someone else may have been going back and forth on something, and now they've decided. I guess what I feel here the most is like a very decisive type of vibe. Yeah. And then the Fool, new beginning. Over the Three of Cups, a new opportunity to make things right within yourself or with a person. It's a lot of sexual energy here. So if this is intimate, you know, there's someone here who's very, 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 very attracted to you, and or you, they, and or both, you know. If it's not love, it's, like I said, it could be creative pursuits. And if it is creative pursuits, I feel you prefer to be more like entrepreneur type stuff, like more independent. Like, I think that you're leaning more towards things that allow you to really truly be yourself, be your authentic, independent self, versus like maybe like a more structured environment. And if that's the case, then there is a supportive energy here, or people around you that want to support you in that. Don't ask me why I have the song Half on a Baby in my head. I think it's R. Kelly. Half on a Baby. Does anybody know that song? Half on a baby. All I need is your body next to me. You're just a good little Catholic girl. Okay, it's your story. You tell it how you want it. I got all kinds of innuendo messages here. Some of you could be dealing with Pisces, because Pisces got a very interesting reading for their mid-February, and I titled it Innuendo. So lots of fire here. Could be dealing with another fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries is highlighted, but could be Leo. And a lot of earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, possible Scorpio. Oh, I'm not being supportive of R. Kelly. That's what the song that came in my head. I do not endorse him whatsoever. Sorry. But I can't help what songs come into my head. So y'all don't be leaving me stupid comments. I'm very aware of his reputation and things that he's said and done. And it's pretty serious allegations there. So... But I can't help what song comes into my head. Isn't that a weird song, though? Half on a Baby. Like, who thought of that lyric? You know? It's a really bizarre lyric if you think about it. But I am not affiliating myself or my channel with anything to deal with that guy's behavior. Let me add that caveat. So Capricorn, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get this done in 2 hours. I'm so proud of myself. Because the last couple have been 3 hours long, and that's too much. Capricorn. You have sextile opportunity and the moon being highlighted, which is all about your feelings and emotions and your intuitive self, your also your habits and your conditioning. Could be home and family highlighted. As it comes to physical health, be careful about like what you eat this week, and your digestion in particular is being highlighted. There's a very collaborative vibe here, okay? So some opportunities to create some new possibilities, gain some new insights or communication that I feel you would welcome in this week, or the energy is welcoming it in, right? So I like that vibe for you, Capricorn. Pisces energy out. Then you have the Hierophant, Taurus energy here. This is talking about blessings. And need I say more? I mean, blessings are... All of a sudden my brain went blank. Our blessings are in abundance for you this upcoming week, okay? You just got to be able to see it. There might be some opportunities that come through and it feels like a blessing, and it is, you know. For some of you, you know, you might be a very emotional this upcoming week, or be dealing with an emotional person. All right. And maybe the blessing that you can give them is being open-minded to that, or they you. This is also staying committed to yourself, to your spiritual self, to things that you believe in, to who you believe you are, you know, not contradicting yourself. So then you have the Knight of Pentacles, the World card. Oh man, went all the way over there. Hold on a second. And then the Ace of Wands. So, Knight of Pentacles, the World card, Ace of Wands. This is slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? But this is also opportunities to make progress where maybe you were feeling stagnant, okay? Things are coming full circle this week. And again, there's the Ace of Wands. So passion here. Let your passions fuel you. For some of you, it's kind of an intense vibe. But I feel that, you know, you're going to stay committed to yourself, and the energy that is here is very supportive. And so you may gain some new insights. All right. So as to like, I guess what makes you feel passionate, what makes you feel attractive, what makes you feel wanted, you know, you may need to communicate that this upcoming week, or something to deal with that. Really? Okay, all of a sudden my cards don't want to behave. It's because I said I was going to get done early. All right, so what's the Knight of Pentacles? The High Priestess. The Eight of Swords, get out of your own way. And the Sun. So I feel like Capricorn, if you had been keeping quiet about, I guess, feeling stuck almost, or like not feeling like things were progressing the way that you want them to or wanted them to, or just, it's like a very slow energy, slow to grow, slow to change. You know, I feel like the doors are going to be pushed open this upcoming week, and it's kind of a blessing, right? Because it helps things to get out of this rut that I feel. Especially if you had been, you know, kind of restricting yourself from feeling, it's like a sense of, I don't know how to put this, and I keep getting like several different messages at the same time, and they're all getting stuck. So maybe you're getting stuck. You're like thinking of like too many things at once, like being mentally stuck. That's exactly what I feel here. and successfully overcoming that energy this upcoming week. So if you had been stuck, that's going to dissipate. And thank goodness. And that is a blessing because this energy is hurting my brain. And then there's new passion, happiness, optimism, new opportunities. Looking and feeling your best for some of you. It's a very magnetic energy here. Some of you may literally have new creative pursuits or new passion for, in particular, a Leo or with a Leo. For others of you, this is just tapping into yourself and your intuition, getting back in touch with your emotions. And it may be by means of spirituality, religion, traditions, things like that. This is a complicated vibe. I'm not gonna lie. And I really don't want to clarify it more because it's kind of overwhelming my brain, but I do want to know. The Lovers. So some of you, this could be, you know, restricting yourself from making a decision within love to fully release, or like if things have been very stagnant, you know, releasing the need to control that situation, or someone may have done that to you. What's the blessing? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the underlying lesson or blessing here, Capricorn, is that whatever this is for you, whatever you're going through, is going to create the Nine of Pentacles for you, which is being absolutely self-sufficient, confident, and not that you don't need anyone, but you know, it's building up your confidence to the point where you have people in your life because you want them there, not because you need them. It's like getting rid of any codependent energy. That's the blessing, that you'll be released from that, or there'll be a release here of like people, places, things that have been keeping you stuck in that more codependent vibe. So it took me a while to get there. Yeah, or a job. Like I said, it could be anything. Took me a while to get there. Might have taken you a long time to get there as well, right? Could be dealing with Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Those are the predominant energies I have. But it could be any zodiac sign because it's a general reading. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Man, I look tired all of a sudden, don't I? Great. Aquarius. Oh my gosh, that's way too many cards. So you have the square, Mercury, and the third house of perception. So communication and social media in particular is being highlighted definitely this week. Do your research. You know, there might be some discussions around, I don't know, your thoughts, the way you see life, you know, etc. Somebody might be discussing your social media, you know, or having a discussion with you on social media, something to do with that. I like that Mercury is here because that's your comfort zone, Aquarius. So, you know, words, thoughts, analysis, like that's that's all in your field, Aquarius, right? It's all about perception as well and curiosity. So I feel you have a very curious nature to you this upcoming week. But there might be some challenges, okay? So there could be stalls, and I'm an Aquarius, so I had issues, for instance, with my internet when I tried to go live this morning. So things like that, retrograde issues you could be dealing with. There could be some tension or pressures or a lot of demands placed on you during this time frame, okay? And this is saying keep an open mind, communicate, let people know when enough is enough if you need to do that. And, just keep that awareness about yourself too and where your boundaries are at. All right. Hold on one second. Okay. So let's see what the supporting energy is. Oh my gosh, I do not want this many darn cards. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, ooh, lots of love here, and then the Emperor. Wow. Either you have someone here that really, really loves you, Aquarius, or you are deeply in love with someone else, or you just carry a lot of emotions for someone. And it could be intimate, it could be platonic, especially if it's an Aries, but it could be any zodiac sign. Because you have so much love being highlighted. You have so much love here. Some of you it's within your home. There's a lot of emotional energy here, a lot of emotional support here as well, okay? Among family maybe, or friends, or somebody that you love or loves you. So it's really interesting that I get all these challenge cards and communication and social media. So I'm not really thinking about love. And then now you have all of this love energy coming through. So it's a stark contrast, I guess. So let's see. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, Judgment. Y'all, I've gotten the Three of Cups in every reading I've done so far. So again, some of you may be coming together with friends, or you just got a lot of social support here, Aquarius, okay? At least one or two good people in your life, you know what I'm saying? At minimum. But it's also talking about reconciliation here and resparking of a relationship in particular. A lot of you, it's going to be intimate because a lot of times the Ace of Wands is physical attraction. So you might be very physically attracted to someone, you. And there may be a respark there. Okay. And, you could be making the decision to go for it, or, someone may be doing that to you. For others of you, it's just you're bringing your love into things that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? You could be bringing your love for communication, or into a project, or whatever it is that emotionally fulfills you, letting that fuel you to build up your empire, I feel, okay? Or to build up something that you're very passionate about, if this isn't intimate love. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of you, this is love. You don't have the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and it not be about love. But it could just be using your love. I got the Love for Money, that song in my brain again. For the love of money. For a few of you, that's all it is. But be careful with that, You need more sustenance in your life than just money and things and what have you. But some of you make money for doing what you love, okay? That's pretty clear. But I think like for most of you, this is going to be in the relationship house, all right? Yeah. Yeah. Communication. Action. So I think that Aquarius, there is letting your guard down, okay? So if you've been very like tense and defensive and maybe like in a more challenging energy, or you've been dealing with someone like that, then somebody's putting their defenses down, whether it's you or them. All right. If there has been silence, there will be a change in that situation because there is communication here coming through, especially if like you've isolated yourself or been left out in the cold, or you left someone out in the cold. Someone's making the decision to come forward, to talk to you, to send you a message, a text, a communication of some sort, and it re-sparks the situation here. I see that someone's guard is down, all right? And I think like what is fueling the situation is like feeling uneasy, if that makes sense. And maybe it doesn't make sense at all. Like somebody, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with, Aquarius, may have tried for a really long time to like hold something in, keep the emotions in, not say what they needed to say, but over time it's built up and it's caused anxiety. Like it didn't allow them or you to actually let go. It actually just caused unrest. You know what I'm saying? Unease. And so now someone's making a judgment call to just go back towards that situation or to communicate, okay, whether it's you or they, or have a conversation of some sort, okay? This is also highlighting wisdom. And I got the social media card. So it could be on social media. But you're wiser, stronger, bigger now, right? With the Emperor here. Very much wanting to stay level-headed, I feel, or you're being encouraged to. There's so much love here. Like this, it's just like I'm touched with this reading. You know, like there's so much support here. So if you have challenges going on, regardless of the dynamic, you got a lot of love around you for yourself or like from other people or something. But I do see you lowering your defenses, okay? Or someone else's. So, and then there's a judgment call here. Like I said, I'm seeing this all like emotional, but yeah. Some of you, like I said, you just have making a judgment call to do what you love, to follow what you love. Being more open-minded, open to other suggestions this week, you know. And some of you definitely need to get into the field of communication because communication is being highlighted here. And as an Aquarius, it's a gift. You're gifted in the art of communication, speech, writing, whatever it may be for you. And so you're actually being encouraged to go more towards that, okay? Or teaching. Aquariuses are good teachers, good therapist, good card reader. Some of you want to be a card reader. That type of stuff, right? But whatever was blocked should not to be blocked anymore. Not this week. Because I see a shift there. And it's all about love, you know. Tapping into what you love. Who you love. So it could be dealing with Aries, Libra, Gemini, because they had that same message. Could be Leo, could be Sag, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And now Pisces. When I get off of here, I'm going to eat 300 pounds of food. Maybe not 300 pounds, but I'm starving. So, that's my random thought, okay? In case you were wondering. Okay, Pisces. You have the Sun card, which is Leo energy. This is all about being your authentic self, getting your energy back, being self-aware, tapping into your creativity. It's a very individualistic type of energy. It's all about self-expression, self-sufficiency. On the negative side, it can become kind of ego-driven type of behavior, so you may want to watch for that. And or it can be a bit of a solitude type of energy as well. And don't let it like pull out the more childish side of you either, all right? Some of you also could be dealing with Leo. So let's see. Then you have the Five of Cups and then Judgment. So the Five of Cups talks about sadness. Now that's totally in opposition to the Sun. For real. And then this Judgment card talks about the Angel of the Past. Will you let that past shit go, Pisces? Like, I hate to be so blunt with you, but will you just let that go? And Pisces, you might be like, I did let it go. I'm in the Sun energy, you know, but I don't feel like you truly have just yet. All right. It is behind you now. Whatever this Five of Cups is, whatever these past issues that you still feeling to some degree or another. But it's lessening. Okay. And I feel like you're getting back into your essence, back into your more optimistic side, and letting that part shine bright like a diamond, you know. I'm having trouble talking. If it's not you, and they're having a lot of trouble letting that go, okay? And it's kind of affecting their heart chakra at this point. So, Nine of Cups, the Devil, King of Swords. So, Pisces, there's much fulfillment here. Don't overindulge this week, especially with the Devil, especially if you're a drinker. Or you could be dealing with someone like that this week that they always take it too damn far. You know what I'm saying? They pay the price, but, or you do. Because it'll really have you stuck in your head this week if you allow yourself to go to like a negative space or kind of to go into your more emotional self, to dwell on the things that didn't go right versus the things that went right. If you get stuck there this week, you know, it's because you're feeding it with your thoughts. You're allowing your brain to constantly loop back to something that is not in your highest good anymore, okay? Needing to cut that energy off. And or you could be dealing with someone like that gets all kind of stuck in their head, and it's like they pull into their more shadow side than they should, you know? And like, I feel like people who overindulge too much, like whether that's, and we could overindulge in anything like food, drink, but in particular, like drinking and drugs and stuff, they always get stuck in the past. Like, have you ever noticed that? Like people who use substances as a coping mechanism, they get stuck in the past a lot because they can't release the emotion, because they're not feeling the emotion. They're not processing the emotion. They just keep covering it up and covering it up and covering it up. And then it gives them something else to feel bad about, or now they physically feel like shit. So it's a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle. And I feel like a lot of you are dealing with someone like this, or maybe you are going through this. But with the sun energy here, this is saying someone needs to tap back into self-awareness. And it's hard to be self-aware too when we're always pushing things to the side or subconsciously like just not dealing with stuff, you know? And this is saying bring that self-awareness back, or this person needs to. Yeah, Page of Swords. Ugh. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, come on. Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands. The Death card. Uh-oh. Three of Swords. Holy crap. What is this about? Pisces. Okay. There's a whole lot of childishness going on here. I hate to break it to you. A whole lot of childishness. Okay. So you really need to be careful of that this upcoming week. Okay. Somebody needs to be the grown person in whatever the situation that's about to play out for you, or maybe playing out right now, where like, you know, there's a very emotionally immature energy here that is quite toxic, but also quite patient. You know, and they likely have a substance abuse issue, or they have had a substance abuse issue in the past. They might be a liar, you know, just not trustworthy. If that's the case, then I see like a communication coming through, and it's coming from a place of hurt. But with the King and Queen of Swords here, somebody ain't playing here. Like this is cold ass energy. This is like, you do that one more damn time, or you call me one more time, and I'm going to call the authority. Like I'm saying, that's an example. That's an extreme example. But this is like stern. This is like no, like a hard no, like hell no. You know, because here comes like this person may be trying to gossip or communicate or push something forward, and this is like hell no. No, I'm not going to let you do that to me again, or hurt me again, or it may be actually very painful for this person, you know, or for you to behave like that, because there was a tie there, or there was love there, but now it's like I've had it, protective, cut off. Somebody's getting cut off, you know, something like that. Like if they're looking to pull at your emotions, Pisces, what they're going to get is a whole lot of logic or a whole lot of detachment. And this could be vice versa. Keep it real with yourself. Some of you could be the person that is unable to let go of the past, and it's getting so, it's toxic. You know, you keep thinking about it, you keep regurgitating it, you keep waiting for this person to let their guard down, and they're not going to do that. You know, it's going to be a hard left. So keep it real with yourself. Some of you are on the other side of it. Could be vice versa. Especially if you're dealing with an air sign or a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Because there is someone like obsessively watching, stalking, thinking, you know, about how to get an in, you know, or communicate. But it's done. Done. Nothing to go back to. Be aware of that. You know, nothing to hash out. This person doesn't want to hash it out, or you don't. Someone wants to express themselves, the other person doesn't want to hear it. You can't have a one-sided conversation or a one-sided relationship for some of you. This could be at work too. You know, it's not always intimate love. It could be just a jerk, a very toxic person that only wants to do things the way they want to do them, you know, and it's disappointing. So lots and lots of messages here, Pisces, but the overall message is to detach yourself from whatever the sadness was in the past, or a past person for some of you, or past issues. You need to let go of that already. Stop pushing it down, stop pushing it to the side, stop over compensating or whatever it is, and cut it out. And or if it's a person that does that, then you need to be very clear about where your boundaries are. All right? Could be Scorpio, could be Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. Small chance of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. That's what I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. I will be putting up the you versus them readings for March, probably starting towards the end of next week, or towards the beginning of next week. So be on the lookout for those. And I am exhausted now, so I'm going to get off of here. But thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing and liking and subscribing and being here with me every Sunday. I just got done talking to my two moderators, Shaylee and Carmen. We did like a group video chat over the weekend, and I was telling them how much I don't think people understand how much I look forward to sharing my time with you, probably more than you guys enjoy watching me. So I get a lot of enjoyment out of the channel, and it's exciting that it keeps growing, but honestly, I like my little community. So I got the best group of people on here, honestly. So thank you for joining me. I mean that from my heart. And thank you for commenting and for sticking with me. Appreciate all of that. Until next time, my friends, I hope you have a beautiful week and love you so much. Namaste.